Here we have AP calculus AB problem. Okay, let's go to the information. Find f prime of x if f of x equals to e to the power x times 4 negative x. Okay, here we have a function f of x and we have to find the first derivative of this function, that is f prime of x. Okay, here when I look at the given function, so here e to the x to the power and 4 negative x, so both of them are multiplied and both the terms contain a variable, that is x over here and x over here. So whenever I want to find a product of the derivative of two terms where both the terms contain variable, I have to use the product rule of derivative. So what is the product rule of derivative? Let me write the stuff over here. Product rule is, let me consider the product of two terms u and v. We just assume both u and v as variables. I want to find the derivative of this product u times v. So to get the derivative of this product u times v, first what I have to do is I have to keep the first term u as it is and I have to get the derivative of the second term v. So when I get derivative of the v, it will become v prime positive. Now what I have to do is I have to get the derivative of the first term, then it will become u prime. I have to keep the second term as it is. So this is the product rule. Okay, now let me use this product rule to get a derivative of this stuff. Okay, let me write the given function as it is. That is f of x equals to e to the x to the power times of 4 negative x. Okay, now I'm going to find the derivative of this one. So here this is the first term, this is the second term. So I keep e to the x to the power, the first term as it is. Let me get the second derivative of the second term, that is 4 negative x prime positive. Now what I have to do is I have to get the derivative of the first term, that is e to the x to the power prime. I have to keep the second term as it is, that is 4 negative x. Now f prime of x equals to e to the x to the power. Okay, now we have to get the derivative of this one. Actually, f of x is a function of x. So when I find derivative of this function, I have to do it only with respect to the variable x. Okay, when I find derivative of this 4 negative x with respect to x, this 4 is a constant. When I find derivative, it will become 0 negative. The derivative of x with respect to x is just 1. Okay, positive. Okay, the derivative of e to the x to the power is always the same, e to the x to the power times 4 negative x. Okay, so f prime of x equals to, so e to the x to the power 0 negative 1 is just negative 1, a positive. We can distribute this e to the x to the power to this 4 and negative x. When I distribute this positive e to the x to the power to 4, it's just 4 times e to the x to the power. When I distribute this positive e to the x to the power to the negative x, it will become negative e to the x to the power times x, or x times e to the x to the power. Okay, so f prime of x equals to, when I multiply this e to the x to the power and negative 1, I'm getting negative e to the x to the power, positive 4 times e to the x to the power, negative x times e to the x to the power. So f prime of x equals to, when I combine these two terms of 4 times e to the x to the power and negative 1 times e to the x to the power, it will just become 3 times e to the x to the power, negative x times e to the x to the power. Okay, now I got the derivative of the given function f of x, that is f prime of x equals to 3 times e to the x to the power, negative x times e to the x to the power.